88.1 Sko-Sha, man. That was fantastic.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Oh, that was just fantastic. Like, so, talk to me about what that song means to you and what inspired that one.
Usually how I write music is I'll look for the beat.
Okay.
And then if I like the beat and I'm feeling the beat, I'll write something to it, and the beat itself gives me the concept.
Right.
And that's just what I thought. Automatically, I thought Kanye West.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, cool, let's see. But when I was writing it, I was like, Kanye West, his last album. Like his last, I was like, because I didn't like that album at first.
No?
And that's the kind of person I am. When I hear stuff right away,
Takes a little while.
It takes a minute for me to let it sink in. And
yeah.
when I start listening to it, I was like, oh, this album this is the album here.
Right.
So.
Who's the lady singing on the track there? Because she's, like, amazing.
Oh, that's my sister in Windsor, Ontario.
Shout out. She's amazing.
Yeah.
She, like, really does a lot with that. I love it.
She helped teach me how to use my vocals, but
really
not that I'm like the best singer or nothing, but you still need practice. So
yeah.
She showed me some tricks.
Really?
Yeah.
She's a great singer. But you were saying that she helped give you your name.
Yeah. She gave me the name Sko-Sha and the spelling Skosha, and I was like, I don't really like it, but I'll stick with it. I don't even think I really had a name then before, so I kept it, and then I was going to change it until I come across the meaning.
Yeah.
It wasn't on purpose. It was by fluke, like Sko, S-K-O, dash S-H-A. So Sko as an abbreviation for Sko-Sha.
Sure.
Sha means king. So it was
Scotian king.
Yes, Sko-Sha. So.
And the connection, like I was saying to you a little bit earlier, like the Sha part, that's something that you're obviously aware of like sort of where that comes from globally. Is that important to you too, to connect to that lineage?
Yeah. At first, when I realized it, it wasn't on, like I said, it wasn't on purpose. So it wasn't anything I planned. But once I read into that, and I was like, okay, I like this. It has meaning to it, so I'm gonna stick to that.
Yeah. I think more of us should embody being Scotian kings. We need more people to act positive about who they are and where they're from. Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Sure.
I'd like to play something else. I'd like to move around here, but I want you to pick next. I went that one. Now it's on you now.
Man,
that's how I do it, man.
Like you said,
I put people on the spot.
Oh, that's all right. That's not a problem. I'm pretty sure that other places will do the same thing you're doing, so I got to get used to it, right?
That's right. This is home base,
Well, like you were saying, I'm all over the place.
All right.
I have the conscious, I have, the street stuff, I have the singing, the ladies, and
I know.
So I guess we'll go to Silly Women. All
right. Silly Women. Anything you want to say about this one before we get started?
I'm pretty sure many people can relate to it. I had to dig deep into past relationships and things like that, and things I've heard other people go through to write this, so it didn't really take long.
You were talking about how you'll get a beat and, whatever that kind of emotion, whatever the thought process that brings out, you'll write to that.
Yeah.
Where are you making those beats, or is there somebody that you got that is your
just
hotness?
Searching the web.
Really?
I used to make beats, but things happen.
What is it that? Can you describe the feeling when a beat hits you and you just know, like, not a particular sound, but I think like all really great beats, it's like they kind of go press that similar button, like, or they reach high enough that they can touch like that spot where you're like, What is that? Like, for you, what is it where you're like, I know? Like, what is it? Do you feel like hair rise on your neck or something? Like,
yeah, I get chills.
Yeah?
I'm like, oh,
is that where you're like, that's it?
Yeah. And even sometimes I may not even have anything in the beginning, but I like the beat that much that I make something happen because I like it too much to let it pass me by.
How picky are you with what? Like, does it take you a while to find a beat?
No.
No.
No, I just let them play. And with this mixtape that I got coming out, that's been done for months. I just slacking. So,
what's in the way of it getting out? What I like to do is put people on the spot about, because I want their music. So
because I was treating the mixtape like it was an album, so I wanted things for perfection. Sure. But it's a mixtape, so all that mastering and all that, spending hundreds of dollars. It's just a mixtape.
I guess, I don't know what to do these days. People, like, we live in a single culture where you just put out singles. We live in a mixtape culture. We live in a only put out a hot golden album once every 3 years culture. I don't know what it is. It seems like there's lanes that are working for everybody, and it's really weird. But anyway, so when do you think, what are your feelings now, but when we're going to see this project?
Oh, okay, so we're in February,
yeah,
end of March.
Black History Month.
I'm going to put it out end of March.
We got to say it as many times as we can.
So, the second...
That's like
the second week of March, I'm going to put it out online.
Okay.
And then I'll print something.
Just after Black History Month, you're going to put it out.
Yeah.
Okay, so like...
And the funny part about it is the mixtape has been done for at least, and I'm being nice to myself right now, at least 6 months.
And just sitting on it, like, are you tweaking it? Is it like little tweaks, or is it just...
It was little tweaks, and then stuff I wanted to add. That's why I tried to choose beats of songs that aren't hits now, because it may not come out at the same time, and plus other people will probably kill the beat anyway. Yeah. So I try to just hold back on that. If you've never heard the beat, then the song's not old when I bring
Agreed. It. I really think it's way better to stay off, like I don't know, I've seen some people, like, they're still putting out, like, 0 to 100 freestyles, and you're like, what are you doing? Like, yeah, maybe you got a bar or two that I haven't heard, but really? Like, it's just been so trodden, like, it's beaten down, it's muddy. Let's play the song Silly Women.
Let's do it.
This is another little warning, probably. We got some things, little kids. 88.1 CKDU, Sko-Sha. In the built-in. This is like a real...
I think the original is Eric Bellinger.
All right.
Anyone who knows him. If you don't, you should check him out. He's good music, man. Good R&B.
She said her man ain't that. That's what she told me. She said her man ain't that.